Hi everyone, this is going to be a video I have been promising to you guys for a little while now. It's taken me a little while to edit it, not because of the length of footage at all, but obviously it's quite a sensitive matter and I wanted to kind of get all my fun vlogs out of the way and Christmas as well before kind of settling on a quite serious and poignant topic such as the Holocaust and Auschwitz. But a lot of people have been asking for my footage of my trip to Auschwitz and Auschwitz-Birkenau, so here it is. Here are just a couple of notes I wanted to kind of speak about before we get into the actual footage. So I filmed this whilst on my trip to Krakow when I was with my friend Kasia. I went in August time. My trip to Krakow really was amazing for so many reasons, but the main kind of reason I went to Krakow in the first place was because of Auschwitz. I've always wanted to go and experience everything for myself that people have been telling me about, that I've read in my history books, and it was undescribable. There are no words for how it makes you feel. Three things about the video. One, the music behind it. I can't find any kind of background music, and I didn't just want to leave it silent, and I didn't want to have the background kind of chitter chatter of kind of the bustling tourists that were going to see Auschwitz. So I chose a piece of music that to me is sad and upsetting, but is also full of hope. And I don't know, you might disagree with my choice, and I am obviously never meaning to offend anybody, but I hope you agree with the kind of the melody of the song, because life continues. Life continued after such a horrific event, and I think that the music shows that and fits in well with the horrific conditions that those people had to live through, but then how some managed to go on and survive and have a whole new life. The second thing, there's not a huge amount of footage, there's only about 3 minutes, and that's because a lot of the places we weren't allowed to film in, like a lot of you might have been, a lot of you might not have. There is a room full of human hair, full of it. I can't describe how big this room was, and you're not allowed to film in there, and I wouldn't want to film in there because to me that would be quite disrespectful to all those people who lost their lives. So I filmed in a lot of the outside areas and the places where I thought it would be respectful to film, to show, and to hopefully educate those who may not know as much about Nazi history and the Holocaust as perhaps others. I also wanted to obviously take in my surroundings myself and not spend the whole time behind a camera. I've been waiting my whole life to go and see Auschwitz and to experience the history for myself, so I wanted to kind of live in the moment and look at the atrocities and the horrific conditions that they had to live through. And the third thing about this video, third and final, we're nearly there, is that I'm not going to do an outro. Normally with these kind of videos I do a big intro, hello it's Hannah, yeah, very jazzy, very happy. Obviously this is a lot more sombre, and then normally I will then put the footage in and then do a little outro about how amazing my trip was or whatever I'm talking about. I'm not going to do that this time because I think that it ends on quite a nice moment and it doesn't need to be ruined by me talking for no apparent reason. The video ends on the fields of Krakow with 2 aeroplanes flying over in the distance, and to me it just summed up hope, as I was saying about the music, that this little village, this tiny little village of Auschwitz, I don't know if I'm saying that right, I'm really sorry Polish people, the village just outside Krakow where Auschwitz is, has managed to carry on. There is life, there is greenery, because you step out of there and you kind of think, how is the rest of the world still going on around you? It's a really weird feeling, that's how I felt anyway, and I think that it ends the video quite nicely, showing that life has continued in this town, in Krakow, in Poland in general, and the rest of the world, and that evil did not triumph forever. Obviously it happened for a long time and some awful things happened, but wasn't the end of the world, and life continues in Poland. And it's beautiful. I really hope you find this video educational and helpful, and I shall see you next week.